Hey, welcome everyone. This is Dr. Brown. I wanted to be the first one to welcome you to my set of classes for fall 2025 at College of Media and Communication. So this mostly is for the grad sections that I'm teaching, but I'm also teaching a really fun class, a favorite class, a specialty area of mine, undergrad crisis comm. So whether you're in the grad or the undergrad side, I just wanted to give you a quick intro and some basic expectations and how to navigate as we walk through this course. Okay, so a little bit about my pro background. We're going to do this whole video in about 5 minutes, so I'll go quickly. I come from a nonprofit PR background. You can see that on the screen, some of the areas I've worked in. And I've also done some consulting and have a high interest in corporate issues and crisis, okay? So I bring about 40 years now of experience into the space and want to share with you as we learn together about everything from crisis and risk to strategic planning and writing to doing a 6350 to even doing some data analysis this fall. All these pieces, I want to bring a pro kind of overlay to this because I want you to walk away with something that you can use. Not just some theory from a textbook, although I feel like theories are super helpful, but how do we apply that theory to what you're going to see in the professional world? Let's talk just a second now, a little bit with my background out of the way. Let's talk a little bit about the Canvas rollout. So Texas Tech has shifted 100% away from Blackboard into Canvas. Now, I think this is, if you know a little bit of classic Westerns, I'll put this in the good, bad, and ugly category. By the way, if you haven't seen the film, it's a classic Clint Eastwood. Take a couple hours, get your favorite beverage out and watch. It's a great film, okay? It is a classic. Maybe in the top 3 favorites of mine as far as Westerns of all time. So the Canvas rollout has some good, bad, and ugly. Okay, so really quickly, the good is it is user-friendly and it is mobile-friendly. Okay, Blackboard, not so much on the mobile-friendly side. So I think it's good for you as a student. Okay, the bad part about this is it is a transition, and in transition you get glitches. Okay, so I ask that you be patient as I've moved content, I've redone some content, I've modernized some content, but there is some places where we will hit a glitch. Okay, so if you find a glitch or some file doesn't transfer, the video doesn't work, your first line of defense is to reach out to Tech IT. They're great. And then feel free to reach out to me. The ugly part of this is, so the good, it's good for you as a student. The bad, it's going to be a little bumpy. The ugly part of it is, again, this is a transition, and transition sometimes can be messy, okay? So I think we'll get through this. I think Canvas is to your advantage. Just be patient. It is good, bad, and ugly. The way I run my online and hybrid classes is I run my classes in modules, okay? These modules generally run this way, both grad and undergrad, okay? I'll have an intro module generally, which has background, reading, maybe a short video. I don't do long lectures of an hour where you got to sit there and watch, okay? And then I will have in the second week, generally, okay, an apply assignment. So it moves in this kind of a 2-step pattern, okay? Understand the material, apply the material. Understand the material, apply the material. That's how I run my online classes. This is to your advantage, and it generally makes about an every other week due date. So make sure you check the syllabus for that. I will not generally, with one exception this fall, I'm not going to release the whole class, and then this is just self-paced and you do it as will. There are deadlines. I expect you to follow in step with the deadlines. Our kind of time frame is going to follow absolutely. Just like we would in a regular class, pull up the Texas Tech. We start class on Monday the 25th. We end on December the 3rd. We follow this. So work your modules and work through those carefully, and you'll be fine. For those of you that are A-types and you like to work way ahead, that's great. I welcome you in the class, okay? If you want to work way ahead and say, what's the final project like in this class? Let me plan backwards, okay? Go to the syllabus, okay? And I'm going to show you in a minute where the syllabus is for each one of these classes. Okay, last thing, I told you this would be short. Okay, you can find in all of my classes on Canvas, this is a screenshot of the undergrad crisis class. There will always be in my classes a start here and a how-to video. This is what I'm recording for you, right? So make sure that you click there. Somebody's gonna say, well, I didn't know that assignment. Okay, Canvas will populate an assignments and due dates, but if you wanna work ahead, get in that syllabus and look at what's the final project like? When are the exams? What is it like to turn in a weekly module? How many points does that count? So you're going to have to dig down in that, right? You see it right down there where it says syllabus and how to? Yep, that's where you need to start if you want to work ahead and think like not just waiting on the digital device, this to tell you when something is due. Okay, so we've gone over today. Basically, this is my intro, and I will end with expectations. This is important for you because I hope you want two things out of this course. Hopefully you want to learn something, right? How can I learn this? How does this help me understand PR and strategic communication? How can I apply this to my workplace, okay? The second thing is I hope you want to grade, okay? And for you to grade well in this class, I really need one thing from you, okay? I am a deadline-driven pro. I come from that side. I come from the executive side of nonprofit. Everything was deadline-driven. I work in spreadsheets and calendars and outcomes and KPIs. That's how I think, okay? So if you want to do well in my class, you turn stuff in on deadline. I do it well, turn it on deadline, okay? And I help you in the process, but I am deadline-driven. If you're always 10 emails, I'm sorry, Dr. Brown, I'm late, you will not do well in my classes, period. That's it, deadlines, okay? Learn, pay attention to the deadlines. We do a learn and apply process. I've already explained that to you. If you want to communicate with me, office hours, I do have an office in the grad office on the first floor of our building. However, I am hybrid in this academic year because I'm primarily out doing a lot of recruiting for Texas Tech in our professional program. Reach out. I'll meet you on campus. I'll meet you on Zoom. We can have a phone call. We can have an exchange if you want to get on and just do a message back and forth. Whatever's comfortable to you, I want to help you succeed in the course. Pay attention to the deadlines. Okay, so that's the review. We'll go back through this really quickly. My background, look me up on LinkedIn if you want to learn more. I come to this as a pro first and as an academic second. The modules are basically two-step, right? Intro and apply. Intro 1 week, you'll need the material. Second, you'll need to apply. Look on Canvas for the extras. You can always find what's coming next long-term by clicking on the Start Here module in Canvas. Turn in stuff on deadline. And other than that, I would just want to say welcome. Welcome to the fall courses. Again, my name is Dr. Drew Brown. I'm excited to learn with you this fall, and I look forward to your success. Thanks.